We go first against Tatsuku Umizawa. Okay, unblockable tribal. Let's see how this goes. We've got a pretty good starting hand here. Creatures with power or toughness 1 or less can't be blocked. Okay, so following turn we give him Lotus Cobra and then maybe turn off that the Nath. So this is a pretty damn good start. And even the Augur of Autumn as well. This could be a very, very fast game. Search for Escanta. Okay. So I guess we're just going to go for Nath. It's weird how you still have to select a target even though you don't have the mana for it. Beginning of combat, you may pay 3 if you do double target creature's power. It's weird because it says if you do, but the game still makes you select a target. Maybe I'm seeing that wrong, but I'm not sure. Urkel's Prodigy. Okay, Battleborn. Okay, let's go for the August. Now we can play lands at the top. That is pretty awesome. And then we can kill the Search for Escanta, play another land. So we can also play the Racketeer boss. This is ludicrously good. And then next turn, pretty much got Xenagos. So we still have the target. That's so strange. But yeah, we will not... Actually, if we attack, if they block, we get to draw a card. Huh. Fair enough. Wow, and we have the Ancient Grudge, so we can use this to destroy the Power Stone. There must be a reason there's a Power Stone in the deck. Midnight Clock, they're probably going to quit here, aren't they, guys? They are not going to be happy about us killing the Midnight Clock. And it has flashback as well. So even if they counter this, we can just do it again from the grave. Yeah, Ancient Grudge is just incredibly good. Everyone plays artifacts, right? Raise and borrow it on the Nath. They might regret that. Because by not returning the Lotus Cobra, we can now play the Xenagos and smash. So there you have it. The power of not even casting Xenagos. When it goes first, we have a really good hand. So the Lightning Bolt here can deal with most things in Selesny's arsenal, I think, early on. And if we leave up the red source when we get to their turn, we are going to be able to kill the Imara. Even though she's absolutely gorgeous. Imara is an absolute bitty. Even though she has pale white eyes. I think I still would. Who's the artist for Imara? It's Mark Winters. Good job. Good job there, Mark. I love this commander. In almost every way. Good art, good cost, good ability, good ceiling, good floor. Paladin class. Spells are going to cost more. Okay, well, we're not a control build, so they've got 2 mana open. Bit suspicious. Let's go for the Tiles Tracker here. So whenever we play lands, we get clues. We can sack clues to draw cards, which is exactly what we want to do. We have the removal spell in Obliterating Bolt, so we can use this to kill pretty much most low to medium threats they have. Oracle of Moldiah, so they can play extra land at the top. I think we're going to have to kill that because that is a naughty, naughty card. And then we'll go for the Copperline Gorge because that comes in tapped. It's a bit of a shame we can't get the Nisserat because if we had the Nisserat here, next turn we give a Migration Path, which would give us 2 triggers. Gives us Elemental on Elf. Takeijo is welcome. And they can go for the Champion of Lamport as well. Or we... How much removal are they going to have? I don't know. I think we just go for Xenagos next time. And start bashing in for loads. They're going to draw a card. Yes, we miss out on a bit of value from the Nissa, but we ain't missing out on the big old boom boom pow from the Xenagos here. That's 6 damage. So now every subsequent creature we now play is going to have haste. As long as Xenagos is on the field, he is going to be able to just absolutely chuck damage at the opponent. Imara. Going to draw a card that's going to get a counter. So they're at 14. So we're going to want something that has trample maybe. This has got no trample, but Selfless Spirit. Okay, that is annoying because that can give the whole team indestructible. Yeah, that is quite annoying actually. Okay, Laboratory Revels. Right, I think we go for this because this is going to turn on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, that turns on the Xenagos. We play a creature, we get another creature, probably an elf. Yes, we do get the elf. And then we will double the Hajar and swing in. Beautiful. So they can absorb some of this, but this is actually lethal unless they block somewhere. So they're going to trade the Selfless Spirit. We're going to lose the Tireless Tracker. Fine. Down to 8. So unless they have something like Farewell, I think we're in a really good position because any extra creature we now play, it's going to be very difficult for them to deal with. That's why I really like, if you make this deck, I recommend any enchantments with double pips or triple pips. This is triple pips, so this adds +3 to your God's Devotion. If you've not seen these gods before, they want you to have lots of pips out to make them be. When I say pips, I mean mana value. And that's the coloured mana value in the top right. So they're going to gain a blocker. Interesting. I wonder if they've got a board wipe here. But even if they... So if they do have a board wipe, they're losing a lot more than we are. If they have a Farewell, that's going to be terrible. Ketra, ooh. So they can only tackle block if you control 3 other creatures, which they do. This is now problematic because we can't get the damage through. Okay. I guess we can just block for a bit. Lotus Cobra. Okay, we've got the Migration Path, which would give us an elf or an elemental. We can use a clue as well. Oh, they've got so many blockers. Okay, let's see what we can get here. Tala's Provisioner, wow, every single thing that benefits by playing lands. It's crazy. He's crazily good with Cabaretti Revels as well. And another elf. So, might as well use that mana to draw a card. Brotherhood's End. That will do it in the following turn. Does anything have trample? Nope. Yeah, this Aketra is going to be irritating. Looks like they have a removal spell. Did they really just try to Presage my Xenagos here? Xenagos has indestructible, and I think they just threw that game away. That was a very silly billy move. So Presage has destroyed target artifact enchantment. Or non-basic land. Hello, indestructible top word. If you are liking this video, why don't you leave me a like and subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this. If you would like to get custom videos, why not check out my donation tiers in the description box. You can join YouTube membership, you can join Ko-fi, or even Patreon. Just take a look, and it really helps the channel. So, on to the next video. It goes first. with a Khan deck. Now, with a Khan deck, they're going to have a lot of artifacts and enchantments. So I do believe that having the Broken Bond in our opening hand is going to be nice. And we also have the Uthgardt Fury, which can deal 4 damage to stuff as well. So we should be in a pretty good position. This goes to 6 loyalty when it comes down, and that's going to be slightly annoying, but... Here's Mind Tome. Do we care about protection from multicolored? Kind of, because we can't get through with the Xenagos. So... do we just go for the Signet here? No, let's go for the Signet. I think we can get a better target with the Broken Bond, to be honest. Like, this is going to be irritating, protection from our commander. But... mere convert. Okay. Lots of artifacts. Clex. So they can stop us casting non-creature spells. Yeah, but this way it's nice because we gain a bit of life back. If we go for Settle the Wilds, then we get a land. And anything we gain back from the course is going to be nice. They're just going to swing for 1. Are they going to play a Calm? They will. So how problematic is Calm? OV minus is... that's quite annoying. Temple off the top. Does that really help? We can just kill the Khan. Now, I think that's a good idea. We'll just try and kill the Khan. Slow him down a bit. I mean, annoyingly, they can just probably recast him, but...
Farewell, and thank you for the lesson.
Then... I know we've got the land on top, but I want to play Broken Bond here just to kill something. Or we'll kill the Mana Maker, so they can't cast the Khan again. And it reduces the construct down a little bit. Small gains. They've played a lot of things. They've not got many cards left. And they can't play Khan in the following turn because it costs 6 mana now. But yeah, this 5/5 might might just kill us. So we need more removal. Any artifact they play is concerning because it makes this guy bigger. Although that's colourless, so I'm swinging for 6. Sure. So they're going to hedge their bets and get rid of that. Sure thing. I mean, not too bothered about that. Double the power and toughness of that. Swing in. So they block with the Reshaper. They're going to get something. So basically cascade into something that costs 3 or less. Sure. But yeah, I think the Corsair should be doing a pretty good job here of keeping our life totals fairly high. Obviously, the Spectrum Sentinel here is going to also keep them in check, because we give them life and so on and so forth.
Evil cannot withstand a righteous army.
The Vine has Trample though, so this is going to be 12 damage. Down to 10. I mean, that is getting kind of scary as well. But maybe we leave the Corsair back. Get a few lands, turns on the Xenagos. Nissa on top, not too bothered about that. Man, these 5/5s are just... So the Trample... I think we just kill Khan, right? It's a bit risky. I mean, that is half their life we could have just dealt there, but... I need to stop them making these constructs, because these are just going to kill us. And we do have an indestructible blocker, as long as we have all the pips. But the Uthgardt Fury is keeping him up as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so each coloured permanent has 2 pips. So they kill 1, this will turn Xenagos offline, and then we're going to have to block with a Corsair. Yeah, these constructs, they're so good. They're so good. Sculpting Steel is going to come in as a copy of one of these. Blimey. That is pretty crazy. Do they want to attack? If they do, they'll lose one of the 6/6s we take. Well, we either lose the course or take 6. Oof. That is going to be a lot of damage. Damn, yeah, turning that into an artifact is problematic. Attacking with everything. Holy crap. That land has made a huge difference here. So that's 14. So we have to block one of those. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's Xenagos. 7, 8. Yeah, we'll just do that. I could have double blocked to get rid of one, but down to 3. Okay. Interesting. So the Orthodox Fury means that damage isn't removed during a cleanup step. So they actually lost a token there. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, because okay, sure. So what do we want to do? Gain some life. We need more blockers, don't we? We can actually gain 3 more life from the Entish Restoration as well. This is dangerous because we can't... Oh, it's risky. Okay, we'll try and do some damage here. 12 is a lot. 12 damage. That's half their life. Part of me wishes I actually did this prior. But... Okay, so they're going to gain 4. So actually, maybe it wasn't... They wouldn't have been dead, right? They do lose some power from doing that as well. They gain 4. But they lose 2 power overall. Which could matter. Labyrinth is going to be annoying. So before this resolves, we're going to have to use this Entish Restoration. Otherwise, we're not going to cast our things here. So we have a creature power 4, which means we get 3 lands. And we gain 3 life. And we get 3 clues. That's actually pretty damn good. And costs 1 more. So we can still go for the safekeeping even after this resolves. So that's fine. The Spectrum Sentinel... It's going to be annoying because our Xenagos cannot get through this. So let's just draw. So as long as we keep the course for Crufix alive, I think we should be okay. More lands on top. Nissa as well. Okay, so we'll draw the Nissa. She should be able to help us get some more cards. Yeah. So Tessin Champion. Nissa costs 1 more. That's a bit annoying, but... we play this. That means we get some mana back with nothing to really do with it. Might be safer to just... Half the turn. Not sure. 5, 6 mana. Let's crack one of these. I definitely want to leave it as safekeeping. So if you swing in with the Vorinclex, it's... Oh, Ancient Grudge. That is going to be so powerful. So I think we just wait now. Ancient Grudge just destroys their entire deck. That's 12. I'm happy to attack with the tracker. He's done a pretty good job. Interesting. So they're going to lose the one thing that has protection from Xenagos. And it reduces the power of the constructs. They're going to put a counter on Blast Zone, so they can destroy everything that costs 2. But that is currently one thing on my side of the field. I think they lose in our next turn, because this Ancient Grudge just blows them out of the water here. And the fact we kept our Tyler's Tracker is great as well, because now we can just keep drawing cards. Every land we play just is so good. Playing 2 lands, well, putting 2 lands into play with Nissa gives us enough mana to also crack the clues that we get. So this is like a nice little engineer, as long as we can keep playing lands. Worst case scenario, if they go do something like Ulamog, okay, cool. So yeah, we definitely had them there. We had so many different avenues of hitting them. As I said, the Ancient Grudge would have killed both the constructs. The Blast Zone was just too slow. It just wasn't going to do anything. Treasure Vault doesn't do anything either. And they can see we have protection. So even if they did try and blow up something, we could protect it. And even if they did have Ulamog, which would have been a bit of a ways off, we could have protected our things as well. So that was a pretty good scenario. Hello and welcome to MTG Josh's Late Night Radio Jams. And today we're listening to the smooth sounds of Xenagos, God of Revels. So what does this deck want to do? Well, you want to get Xenagos out as soon as you can. As soon as he does, you'll be doubling the power and toughness of your creatures, as well as giving them haste. This guy is going to smash hard with this ability, and it's very reminiscent of Halana and Elena, which came after, but is equally as strong. In fact, might be a bit stronger, because it gives counters, so this is permanent. If you combine Halana and Xenagos, you have yourself a very interesting party. The idea of the deck also is you want to double, maybe even quadruple, and maybe even octuple the damage output. And the way we do that is we've got Naive of the Die Hunt, which lets you double creatures' power by paying 3, and it must be blocked. We also have God Eternal Ronus, which doubles the power of all your creatures when it comes in. And we also have Zopendrel, which doubles the power of your creatures during each combat step. So combining these double doubles with the double Xenagos double, you're going to get yourself a doubly good time. We even have the Fiery Emancipation to triple. So this is an anomaly because it triples. We want double, but this triples. So if you get any of these out in, on the field together, you're looking at a frigging awesome time. It's going to make the smallest creatures lethal. We have 22 of the finest creatures in Magic's Arena's roster. Some of which are, well, Clothis, another god. When this god gets online, you're going to be swinging for a lot of damage as well. But even if she doesn't turn online, you're going to deal 2 damage and gain 2 every single turn, which is already pretty juicy. Rada lets you play lands off the top of your deck, which is really useful. And Cabaret Revels is one of my favourite cards in the game because it allows you to play a creature and get a creature into play, which is absolutely awesome. And the rest of the deck is just a Gruul support deck. So you're going to get out loads of lands with Settle the Wilds, Cultivate, and we've also got a slight enchantment sub-theme because, of course, we are playing an enchantment god. So combining that with Citizen Champion, whenever you an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you're going to draw a card. And that is very good. You even got, of course, a Crucifix, enchantment creature, just lots of little enchantments dotted here and there to make the experience a bit more easy to draw cards. The deck has 40 lands, which is pretty standard for my MTG Josh brand of decks. But if you want to check out the deck list, it's in the description box below. So make sure to take it, tickle it, have a look, fiddle around with it, tell me how it goes, see how much damage you can do, what's the biggest damage multiplier you can get out. unnatural growth. It's just so good. This is so good. But yeah, if you want to donate and help the channel, because I'm poor, you can do that by becoming a YouTube channel member. You can donate via Ko-fi, or you could even donate via Patreon. And yeah, really helps the channel. And I always appreciate all your donations. And yeah, don't forget, if you become a member, become the Commander Curator tier member, you get one deck every month for me to make you. And it's whatever commander you want. So, hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to watch another one to keep the vibe going, keep the late night radio host vibe going.
Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you know you want to.